Bum bum ba bum ba ba dum ba dum bum bum ba bum bum bum. Here comes the jingle. Quack quack. Jingle. Welcome to the Tuesday Show with CJ and Ted. It's episode number 27. How are you doing?
Good. And how are you?
I'm not too bad, thanks.
Awesome.
I see you've got plenty of head paraphernalia on today.
I haven't got a pen in my hat. I need to put a pen in my hat.
That's
Hang
true,
on.
yeah. Let's ramp it up a bit.
Yeah, there we go. I just saw your Parker pen, by the way. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Hashtag visuals.
Hashtag. What have we got? You've got the Packers.
Yeah.
Green Bay backpackers. Backpackers.
The Green Bay backpackers. Hi, Wisconsin. Sorry about that. We don't mean any offence whatsoever.
Backpacking across the states.
Well, there is a group called the Green Bay Packer-Backers.
Say that again.
Green Bay Packer-Backers.
Green Bay Packer-Backers.
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 Green Bay Packer-Backers.
Green Bay Packer-Backers.
Yeah, as in they back the Green Bay Packers. So
oh, I see.
Green Bay
That
Packer-Backers.
makes sense, yeah. Okay.
So they're on Facebook. Go find them. Green Bay Packer-Backers.
Is it possible to get a Green Bay Packer-Backers bag?
Packer-Backers bag?
Packer-Backers. I've got that wrong, didn't I?
How's about a Green Bay Packer-Backers Mac?
A Green Bay Packers Mac and Mac?
A Cream Bay.
Cream Bay? Is it possible to get a Green Bay Packer cream cracker?
Green Bay Packer cream cracker. Mac.
And cheese.
And cheese, yeah. Mac and cheese, yeah. Well, Green Bay is famous for its cheese.
Is it?
So, yes. Or
Okay.
Wisconsin is, at least. So.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. The Green Bay Packers used to be called the Acme Packers from the Acme meat packing company. They used to do meat and cheese.
Meat and cheese.
Meat and cheese, yeah.
Mm.
So, there you go.
Yeah.
Short history lesson for you on the Green Bay Packers.
It's great.
So, yeah. But how are you? How are you doing?
I'm not too bad, thanks.
Good.
I'm getting... I think I'm getting grumpy.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Do you not?
No.
Well, that's good, because I feel sometimes that I look a bit grumpy.
Okay.
If I look in the mirror and I look grumpy,
Yeah.
and then I try to smile, and then I don't know, I look a bit odd.
Okay. I look creepy when I smile.
I look a bit creepy when I smile. When I smile properly, I look really creepy.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to perfect it at the moment. I'm doing sort of a half smile.
Right, okay.
So if I smile with one side of the face, it looks creepy. If I smile with the other side, just like that, it kind of look not too bad.
Yeah.
I think the beard has an effect.
It probably does, yeah.
You've heard of the phrase resting bitch face?
Yes.
I think I've got resting bitch beard.
Resting bitch beard.
Which is a disappointment. I remember going to somewhere Mediterranean, I don't know, probably Greece or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
And the men there used to have, well, they probably still do, big moustaches.
Yes.
You know, the whole big moustache thing.
Yeah.
Now, there's nothing better than when you see somebody who's got a big moustache and it makes it look like they're smiling.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm with you.
Yeah. And I always think those people are quite blessed because they're not necessarily smiling, but they've got a big moustache that makes them look like they're smiling, which means that people are nice back to them because they think that they're smiling, and it just creates a jolly atmosphere.
Yeah. But I think gentlemen who can sport a big bushy moustache, there's just something about them. I just naturally assume they're jolly fellows anyway.
They have a certain gravitas.
And they have a certain confidence to carry it off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we've always said, a moustache when you're in a uniform, you look awesome.
Yeah.
But put your civvies on, put your normal clothes on, and you're running a risk of looking a bit, you know.
It doesn't really work. It
doesn't work for everyone. Some people it does, but not for everybody.
Yeah. You see, I've tried having a moustache, and the last time I tried that, it was in the process of getting rid of a beard.
Yeah.
So I didn't so much grow a moustache as inherit a moustache from an old beard.
From an old beard.
And it was so anyway, I did this, and I think I made the mistake of doing it whilst I was wearing glasses, because once I was down to a moustache, I just thought, it's Ned Flanders.
Ned Flanders. can see it as well.
Yeah. So anyway, resting bitch beard.
There you have it, folks. Brand new phrase. We'll stick it in. Should we stick it in Urban Dictionary?
Oh, yeah, we should do, actually.
You know what? I think we need to investigate. We'll investigate that.
Do you know what we should do? We should have our own dictionary. The Tuesday Show Dictionary.
I like it.
Yeah.
Resting bitch beard.
Is
entry number 1. And speaking of number 1, what's our first track today then, Ted?
Our first track today is Eric C. Powell with Need a Place. And this is featuring Andrea Powell.
Powell.
Place that makes me whole again.
right here is exactly where I need to be recording for the Tuesday show. That was Eric C. Powell with Need a Place featuring Andrea Powell. I really like that.
Yeah, excellent.
She's got quite a good voice.
Yeah. And you need a place soon, don't you?
I do need a place, actually. Yeah, good segue. Well done.
Yeah,
so
place and chips.
Place and chips, yes. Actually, I haven't had place for a while.
Neither have I.
Do I still like place? I don't know. I remember I used to like it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I've since growing up, I've really gone off fish. But I couldn't tell you whether I still like place or not.
Yeah.
But then again, I haven't eaten fish for ages, so I'll probably now like it again. Who knows?
Do you know what I had the other day? Some mackerel on toast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, lovely.
Out of a tin.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Mackerel's disgusting.
Mackerel's great.
It stinks.
It was lovely.
It stinks.
It didn't stink.
I remember when I was living with my parents, my mum loves mackerel.
Yeah.
Which is great, yeah, fine. Mm-hmm. It's good for you. But whenever she'd cook it, I'd have to go to my room and bury my face in a pillow.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't stand the smell.
Yeah.
It was just so overpowering. It reminded me of, it was awful. Well, what I was going to say was, it reminded me of, I don't know if you ever had it when you were a kid, but like so when I was a kid, the whole freaking knits thing.
What knits?
The whole freaking knits thing going around schools.
Yeah.
And you'd get this special lotion to wash your hair with.
Right.
And my mum would sort me and my brothers out. And it absolutely...
And she used mackerel instead.
No, shut up. But the stuff she used absolutely reeked. It was it's such an overpowering smell. It makes you gag and your eyes are watering. And that's what mackerel's like.
Really?
It's of course it smells different, but it's that intensity of aroma that my eyes would water and I'd feel sick just because the smell was so bad.
Okay. So you don't like mackerel because it smells...
it doesn't smell like head lice lotion.
No, it doesn't. No.
But the smell is over. But it put me off. It put me off eating it. Just
how did you get head lice? Was it at school whilst you were playing sardines?
Sardines? I never played sardines.
You know?
No. I don't even know what it is. Yeah. So I just kind of went, I never played sardines, as if I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Okay.
And I didn't.
Okay. It's like hide and seek, but when you find the person, you have to sort of squeeze into their spot.
Right.
So that eventually everyone is in the same place. Yeah.
Sounds a bit friendly. So
squashed together like sardines.
Yeah.
Or mackerel.
Yeah. But anyway, so going back to Need a Place.
Oh yes, Need a Place.
Rewind.
Fish.
Fish. Smells. So you're right. I am currently looking for a place. So my boiler has broken.
Yeah.
In my flat. Now, a lot of people say, why do you want to move out just because your boiler's broken? Now, it's not just because of that. I've been wanting to move out for a while anyway. But my landlord hasn't bothered coming back to me to tell me they're going to repair it.
Yeah.
It's not my problem. Well, it is my problem, but I shouldn't have to deal with that. That's why I pay rent.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. It's like a trigger whenever you say that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, talking about mustaches.
Oh, yes. I remember.
Did you watch Trooping the Colour? So Trooping the Colour was a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it.
No, I love Trooping the Colour.
Yeah.
It makes me feel proper British.
Yeah.
Proper British, right?
Proper British.
Proper England, right?
Yeah.
So I was around a friend's house and we were watching Trooping the Colour.
Yep.
And as they're all on parade and they're marching around and we spotted this guy in his, Scarlet's big bear skin with the most epic mustache I've ever seen.
Really?
It was awesome. It was a big, thick, bushy thing right under his nose and you couldn't miss it.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
And it just made me think. And it was only because we were talking about it earlier on about the whole, in a uniform, it looks amazing. And it did. This guy looked, I wouldn't want to mess with him. He looked hard as nails, this dude.
Yeah.
He looked awesome.
I'm sure he'd be delighted to know that his moustache brought so much joy.
Yes, it did. It brought me a lot of joy. I was like, oh, moustache. So I said to my friend, oh, moustache. I know, it was bad.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, track number 2 on the Tuesday show. It comes from Carrie Cleveland. This is Make Love to Me, the 7-inch promo version.
Yeah, 7-inch.
Hold my hand, sometimes kiss me, whisper softly, sweet word to me. love to me, come on. Make love to me, come on. Hold my hand, sometimes kiss me. Whisper softly, sweet words to me. Make me feel real good sometimes. Miss me. When I feel the need, make love to me. You got a way about you that turns me on. Don't waste no time, come on. Make love to me, 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 come on.
Well, a bit beggy, but yes, indeed. That was Carrie Cleveland with Make Love to Me.
That was a soulful 7 inches, wasn't it?
It was a soulful 7 inches. And
I can't believe you said that. Sorry, Carrie, if you're listening.
okay, we thought just the smiling was creepy. Hey, I tell you what, talking of creepy things,
Yes.
something else that I find a little bit difficult is, do you ever get that thing where you're talking to a lady and they say, eyes up here, you know,
It has happened to me before.
completely randomly.
Yeah,
You think, well, okay, I know your eyes are up there, and I know what you're saying by that,
Yeah.
but actually, I wasn't looking anywhere else. I was just having a bit of a lazy gaze.
Yeah.
I have a beard that makes me look grumpy, and I have a lazy gaze.
Like you say, your eyes have relaxed. You just glazed over. You're not looking at anything in particular.
That's it. That's
You've just glazed over.
That's what you want to say. You want to say, actually, no.
That's it. What you're trying to say?
I think you flatter yourself, young lady. I think you'll find that my eyes have simply dropped because I'm sad.
Yeah.
I'm sad that I'm listening to whatever nonsense you're prattling on about.
I've glazed over because you bore me so much that I just cannot focus on this.
But yeah, sometimes it can just be a low gaze.
And sometimes it's a case of I'm not staring at their boobs.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking into the distance. Have you ever had that where someone's kind of gone, what are you looking at? And I'm like, you snap out of whatever it is you're staring at and go, what? You're staring at me. No, I was actually looking past your face to whatever's happening in the distance. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise you were there.
Yeah.
Until you interrupted my gaze.
That's the whole thing about the low gaze.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, well, actually, the low gaze or wherever you think my gaze is, actually, you're wrong. Don't flatter yourself. I was looking right past you towards the girl at the bar. And she did not come over and say, excuse me, what are you looking at? She just winked from the bar.
Yeah.
Kind of inappropriate, but hey. But then I realised that behind me was a cat.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. She was winking at the cat. So there's another thing.
Yeah.
When...
What's this?
And it's happened to me so many times.
Yeah.
Where, I don't know, so as an example, I remember when I was a kid, coming home from school, I was sat in the bus station in Northampton. I look around, I can see someone waving at me.
Yeah.
They're not waving at me. They're waving at the person behind me. But I'm waving back like a freaking lunatic. and their face changes as if to go, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, crap. Wasn't me. Sorry.
Yeah. And I suppose as a child, that's probably the worst thing that could ever happen to you.
Oh, yeah. Especially when it's a pretty girl as well. And you're like, wow.
Devastated.
Fail. I was devastated. But it's when your friend then looks at you and goes, that was devastating. I can't believe you just did that. It's like, oh, God. But that's because I don't know what people are looking at.
Yeah.
All I saw was somebody waving in my direction. So I was like, hi. Don't know you, but hello. Oh, you're waving to him. Okay. Oh, and he's much more, but good looking than I am.
Yeah.
All right, that says a lot. So, that's it. So I think the bottom line on that one is just keep your eyes on the floor, and you'll stay out of trouble that way.
Yeah. I try and maintain eye contact. But yeah, it's
It
difficult.
says a lot about the conversation, doesn't it? If you could maintain eye contact, you're clearly interested in what's going on. And if your eyes glaze over and you fade out,
Yeah.
well, God knows what they're talking about.
Well, exactly. It's their fault for not raising their conversational game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They have the conversational prowess of a moose. I don't know.
Yeah. Or alternative, they've got better boobs than they have conversation.
Yes. I can't say I've ever accidentally stared at boobs.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Anyway, moving on. Let's stop that, and let's also stop the world, because we've got Jack Blake with Stop the World.
Stop the world, I wanna get off. The people are crazy, I've had enough. Running round, they're in your face, acting like it's a criminal race. Nobody's wrong, everybody's right. Running round as high as a kite. Stop the world, I wanna get off. People are crazy, I need my space. I've had enough, I had my fill. They're in your business, they need to chill. Nobody's wrong, everybody's right. Stop the world, I'm doing the chase. It's a new day, time to start anew. Give me some room, I need to start it through. Nobody's happy, let me bring me down. Sorry, plan, I just have around. Stop the world, I wanna get off. People are crazy, get off my face. It's a new day, time to start anew. Give me some room, I need to start it through. I've had enough. Run around, they're in your face, acting like it's a crazy race. Nobody's wrong, everybody's right. Running around like a high kite. Stop the world, I wanna get on. People are crazy, I need my space. I've had enough, I had my fill. They're in your business, they need to chill. Nobody's wrong, everybody's right. Stop the world.
Jack Blake then with Stop the World.
Stop the world, I want to get off.
Stop the world, I want to get off.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things that go on.
Yeah.
And one of them, and I know it's going to be very controversial,
Ooh.
paper straws.
Yeah.
May I ask where you stand on paper straws?
I don't stand on paper straws because they are too weak.
Well, that's very true.
Too weak to be stood on, and in many cases, too weak to be used as a straw.
Actually, so you could get a bunch of them, strap them together, and then you could stand on them.
Now, I've got to. Can I just slightly go off topic here?
Go ahead, yeah.
Now, where do you stand on those little sticks? You get for stirring.
Oh, the little
in
wooden
coffee shops.
The little wooden stirrers.
Yeah.
I don't see the point in them. You can't recycle them.
Can you not?
No, because they're wood. They're not paper. They're wood.
I know, but wood can be pulped, can't it?
It can, but
Is wood recyclable?
wood is recyclable, but there's no. So you're in like a restaurant or whatever.
Oh, it goes into the rest. It'll
go.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it'll go. Put your paper in here. Put
Yeah.
your plastics in here. Where
Yeah.
does wood go?
Where are all the wood bins on the street?
Exactly. When you read all the instructions, that they say, yes, we want all this. And then it goes, no, we don't want this.
Yeah.
And what they don't want in the paper bin is wood.
Do you know what? I want somewhere to put my wood.
Sure.
I don't know what you found funny about that, but
Really?
Anyway,
Did you not hear it?
So I'm in a coffee shop.
Did you not hear that?
So I'm in the coffee shop. Obviously, I'm not buying coffee because it's appalling stuff.
I think you're wrong.
So I want to put sugar in something or stir it or whatever. The only option is these little
wooden things.
These little wooden things. They're really thin and probably the worst kind of design you could possibly have for stirring anything.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't pick anything up. It doesn't move anything.
No.
All you're doing is moving a bit of wood around in your drink.
Exactly. It kind of glides through the water, doesn't it?
It does.
It's
I mean, it's really...
it's well streamlined for going through your drink. Crazy invention.
Yeah. But like having really aerodynamic flaps on an aeroplane when you want to land.
Hang on a minute. They are aerodynamic.
Well, you know.
You mean aerodynamic spoilers or aerodynamic air brakes? That wouldn't make sense.
I said flaps.
Yeah.
On the flaps, the thing to stop.
No, flaps are the things to help you slow down but still generate lift. Therefore, they're aerodynamic.
Well, yeah, okay, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, forget the science. These sticks, I don't know why they don't just have spoons.
I don't.
Yeah. Anyway, they do annoy me. What I do, I don't care anymore. I will just get a handful of them and stir with a handful of these sticks. So I'm throwing in, up to 10 sticks.
Yeah.
Because I don't care. If you're not going to provide a spoon, and let's face it, how difficult is it to provide a spoon? People have been providing spoons for years.
For centuries.
And now all of a sudden we can't provide spoons. We have to give you a bit of stick. Bit of stick.
We'll give them a bit of stick.
I'll give them a bit of stick. Or 10 of them.
Yeah.
And then I'm stirring with 10 sticks.
That are non-recyclable.
Yeah.
So how does that work out for the environment? Suck it, environment.
Yeah.
Speaking of sucking it, back to paper straws.
Oh, yes, paper straws, sorry.
I mean, I understand them.
Yeah.
You know, they've got problems, but I understand. and I encourage them to speak about their feelings. No, I don't.
Paper straw, it's not your fault.
Exactly.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not. It's not your fault.
Now you sound creepy. Anyway, so I get the point.
Yep.
They're trying to stop single-use plastics.
Mm-hmm.
But now we've got single-use paper straws.
Yes.
Which just go soggy and do not present a pleasurable drinking experience.
No, they don't. What perhaps we should do is really encourage the use of perhaps having plastic straws. I know this sounds bad, but having plastic straws that people keep and take with them.
You can buy little extendable straws.
Can you?
Reusable. Like you get them in like metal or quite solid plastic.
You're not thinking
ones.
of a telescope now, are you?
I'm not thinking of a telescope now.
Okay.
Because that would be incredibly difficult to drink through. Sucking on the end of a telescope. It's not working.
Land ahoy.
But on the plus side, ship ho. I see no ships. But anyway, but no, you can buy reusable. They're like telescopic straws, so they fold down, so you can just stick them in your pocket.
Yeah,
and then you just whip it out whenever you need it.
Whip it out.
Whip it out. Yeah.
Whip.
Cool whip. and you just reuse them.
Yeah.
I guess there's a hygiene issue there, but then again, you're the only one that's going to be using it.
True.
And it's not like you're going to be double dipping in other people's drinks.
No.
So I don't really see a massive problem. But that was something that somebody mentioned to me. Like, it's not very hygienic, is it?
And the thing is, straws are actually quite important to the bearded community.
They are, incredibly.
Yeah. As are the little lids that go on top of cups.
Yes.
In Costa or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, having a hole just in the right place makes it incredibly important.
Yes.
Stop smirking at me like that. You were talking about where to put your wood earlier, so shut up.
Well.
Anyway, paper straws, I get the point, but they're rubbish, and someone needs to think of something better or needs to come up with a more commercially viable plan. So, stop the world.
Stop the world.
Yeah.
I want a different type of straw.
Or a different straw.
Yeah.
Anyway,
would
you like to introduce a classic track for us today, Ted?
Do you know I will? And my classic track for this week is the Phosphenes with Million Miles an Hour.
I think that you've been using me, and I think you've got the power. You got my heart a pumping, and it's going to my head, and I feel my brain is racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I dreamed that we were making love in a simple laid-up bed. You offered me forgiveness, and I offered you a flower. I'm catching myself watching you through your window late at night, and I feel my brain is racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. You got my brain racing now at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Valium and malted milk can soothe a troubled mind. Left you with a glass of it, but now it's going sour. I think that you're the only truth in a world that's full of lies, and I feel my brain is racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. You got my brain racing now at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Feel my brain is racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. All right.
The Phosphenes then with 1,000,000 miles an hour on the Tuesday show podcast.
What happened to your voice there?
I just thought I'd mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
But you know, so 1,000,000 miles an hour
Yep.
is obviously very, very fast.
Pretty quick.
I don't think we'll ever, certainly in our lifetime, ever make it to that kind of speed. But now picture this. Travelling at 1,000,000 miles an hour must use a lot of fuel. Can you imagine the emissions on the car that can deliver 1,000,000 miles an hour? And then the tax bill on top of that.
I think if it was made by Volkswagen, the figures might look okay.
Yeah, it'd probably be okay, yeah. Zero emissions.
But talking about emissions,
Yeah.
something that actually is emission-based and also makes me grumpy, and therefore probably makes me look grumpy,
Right.
is energy-saving light bulbs.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Okay.
an interesting one.
You know, we talked about the little sticks.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
little wooden sticks.
All
that-
the little
yeah.
wooden sticks and all the wood I need in my hot drink
Yeah.
for stirring it up.
Yep.
So, in a similar sense of actually using more of something because what you're given is no good,
Yeah.
energy-saving light bulbs do not switch on very quickly. And knowing this, I have been in situations where I have put a light on
Yeah.
in the early evening
Yeah.
when it's not required, because I know that by the time I get back, it will be very dark.
Yes.
And I also know when I switch that light on, it's not going to light the place up.
No, it's going to be about
for kind of a half an hour.
It's going to be about as useful as a candle in the wind.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Energy-saving light bulbs don't save energy because you've got to switch the light on a few hours before you need it.
Yep.
Otherwise, you will fall over and hurt yourself. And when you fall over and hurt yourself, you will then have to go in an ambulance, which will use fuel
Yep.
to take you to a hospital.
Yes.
Where they will unwrap life support equipment.
Yep.
That is wrapped in plastic.
Yep. Single-use plastics.
And seals will die because of energy-saving light bulbs, which incidentally stop working and do weird stuff.
I have a solution to save the baby seals.
Yep.
You're right. You turn it up. Great for in the middle of the night when you need to get up to go to the loo. Because it doesn't blind you. It's not like that. Poof, blind.
Yeah.
Because they come on gently.
And you've got a certain amount of night vision.
Yeah. But you can get LED light bulbs, which are as bright as your normal filament bulbs, the non-energy saving ones.
Yeah.
But they are more energy saving than energy saving light bulbs.
Really?
They are.
Oh.
And they will save the baby seals.
Yeah.
They will.
They will.
Yeah. My flat is full of all the lights are LED.
Are they recyclable?
But I don't know. I've been living in that flat now for 9 years.
Yeah.
I changed all the light bulbs within about a month of moving in.
Yeah.
I invested quite a lot in light bulbs. They're expensive.
Yeah.
I haven't changed a single one.
Really?
Since then. They last.
So all your light bulbs for the entire time that you've lived there, and they still work.
And they all still work.
That's fantastic. Do you know what? If only you'd done the boiler as well.
True. Damn that ruddy boiler.
I tell you what, let's burn as many emissions as we like and get on a plane and go to the other side of the world.
Yes.
We've already been there with the Phosphenes, and now we're going again with Shipper 63 playing us out with Around. have been listening to episode 27 of The Tuesday Show.
And don't forget you can catch us on Twitter at Tuesday_podcast and Instagram and Facebook at The Tuesday Show Podcast. You can find Ted by searching for Ted James Media, and the same for myself with CJ Brooks
FM.
And don't forget you can also email the show cjandted@thetuesdayshow.co.uk. But that's it. I'm CJ Brooks. He's Ted James. I'm going to go and burn some fossil fuels.
Goodbye. Paper straws, fuck off.
Fuck off! Okay.